So don't think about anything funny.
My name is Jordan.
I'm Erin.
And we've been married...
Sorry, I'm so sorry. So let me tell you one more thing. So you don't
Sure.
have to worry about the cameras?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
You can look at me.
Didn't even
You're
realize.
like, my name's Jordan.
By the way,
We started coming to Grace about, I think it was New Year's weekend last year.
Yep. I grew up in a church in Dutchess County, and I went there until probably partway through college, and there were just some things there that after going to college and sort of making my faith my own as an adult versus like my parents as a kid, that I realized that I didn't agree with some of the things that happened in that church. And so I sort of made the decision, like, I'm not going to be a part of that anymore. And I began searching for like where God really wanted me. And I realized pretty quickly that that area of the Hudson Valley is just like starving for a good, like, gospel-centric church. And God just began putting it on my heart that like there should be a church in Fishkill, and like specifically like at the intersection of 84 and Route 9. I began praying for that, and I just sort of like held that as like my quiet thing in my heart that I didn't really want anyone to ruin, and so I didn't share it very much. Like, there were a few people that knew, but I just sort of prayed for it for about 5 years before coming to Grace, and they announced it. It was like, I'm pretty sure when he said like we're going to be opening a location in Fishkill, I'm pretty sure I just like burst into tears. And I had thought for a while that maybe like it was fake, or that I had like, it was like a desire of my heart, but it wasn't necessarily God's desire. And so it was just very like confirming to me that like it was from God and it was of God. And that like reignited my faith that had felt like it was sort of waning for a while.
You know, sometimes you have a dream and you think that it's from God, but you don't know exactly like what the timeline is. Is this next week or is this 20 years from now? And then during the Let's Go movement, as soon as they announced that we were doing another location, before they even said the location, I just knew like it's going to be Fishkill. Like, this is going to be that healing thing that confirms Erin's desire. Jared kept talking about this huge number, though, reaching 151,000 people in the Northeast. And that's a number that me and my humanness am so skeptical of, and that's why it came across as so authentic, because I think no person in their right mind would suggest something that audacious, which makes me think that it's God suggesting something that audacious, because I think God tends to, he swings for the fences every single time. He always does the thing that we just think he can't do.
When you come to church, a lot of the time you feel like you have to put on this happy face and almost like change who you are a little bit when you walk in. And I think, you just want to seem like your best self. But I think that church is a place where it's okay to be your real self and to take that mask off a little bit, and just allow the Lord to see you for who you really are and to see the heart that you have, and also just allow the people around you to see that.
I just count myself so blessed that God has led us here. And I think I'm someone who's always like trying to be in control and putting on the brakes, and I don't want to do anything I don't want to do. And then the fact that God, like in our moment of distress, not knowing what to do about church, like gently led us here and gently led us into Fishkill and gently gave us opportunities to serve. And Grace is a place where he has just been enabling that.